All right, guys. Today we got a basement condensing unit for a walk-in cooler. As you can see, this is a water-cooled system. Nice size receiver. And the problem is, we're flat. We have no refrigerant left in the system. So I got my 60-liter tank ready to go. We're gonna gas this thing up and find this leak. All right, as you can see, I bumped this thing up about 200 psi of nitrogen. It's slowly trickling down. So this is a pretty decent-sized leak. So yeah, let's go find it. All right, so I had to use my trusty dusty breaker finder kit to get this thing to shut off. And I hear our leak in here. No, you just gotta find it because she's pissing right now. Where are you? Where are you? I hear you. Nope. All right, let me find it real quick. I'll show you guys. All right, found our leak right here. There, so you see. Now, you gotta be careful with these joints because if you overheat this, you will blow even a bigger leak. So let's fix this leak and go from there. All right, the joint's all soaked up. I ain't seen anything leaking, thank God. Yeah, you have to be super careful with these joints because if you're not, then you're going to have a bad day. Otherwise, you will ruin this evaporator coil if you don't manage your heat well enough. But yeah, let's go change out this dryer real quick. Then get this thing backing down, filled back up with gas. All right, so right now, you see I have that valve closed. Right now we're sitting at a nice 500 microns. we're looking good. So this does not have a refrigerant weight on the system. Let's see, we're dealing with zones number C there. The horsepower 0.8 to 8 volts, single phase, but they don't have the weights. So I'm gonna add the weight to this just so we know how much flow this thing should take. How about the next guy who's gonna be here? All right, so I'm weighing it in on the high side right now. Got that valve open, dumping straight into the receiver. I'm weighing it in bit by bit. I'll probably stop at like 4 pounds and start from here. But yeah, when system's off, fill it up from the high side first, not the suction. All right, system's turned on right now. Sight glass is flashing real good. See that? We're gonna have to give this a minute to equalize out because this is a water-cooled condensing unit. You gotta make sure the pressures are just right. So we'll let it run for a few minutes. And the sight glass clears up, then I won't add any more. But yeah, easy day so far. All right, we are running great right now. Pressures are just about perfect. Also put a sight glass over here and start cleaning up on my mess. Holy cow. But yeah, everything looks good. All right, as you can see, we are at 50 degrees and dropping. Everything's looking good. Now, the thing about this coil is it's from 2003, so it's got a lot of corrosion, as you saw on the copper. So this thing's going to need to be replaced here sooner or later. I'm going to try to give them a quote, but I don't know if they'll bite on it anytime soon because it's working right now. But we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, marked it was 8 pounds, 6 ounces for that system. So I can remember how much refrigerant takes next time I come here. All right, easy job, easy fix. So to go over everything, I got on site yesterday and, I was checking everything out. Box is at like 60-something degrees. Compressor wasn't running. And I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. Check my pressure control. My pressure control was obviously open. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Let's gauge up real quick. So I gauged up, nothing. No refrigerant left at all. Like, maybe you just pump down. So I hook up to the high side, nothing. No refrigerant again. Yeah, obviously not fun finding everything flat on refrigerant. And obviously it was like 4:30. So it was already about to be overtime. And I had other calls I had to overrun. So luckily for them, they have another walk-in they could put all their food into. So they moved all their food into the other cooler, which is easy to do. And I came back this morning to leak search. I did a full intensive leak search, double checked everything, and I found it in the evaporator where I found it. Now those joints do leak over time, especially after being there for 23 years now. Obviously you can see a lot of oxidation. It's old coil. I'm going to try to submit a quote to get that thing replaced, but I don't know if they'll do it. They might do it themselves. They have a pretty good maintenance guy here at this location. Obviously went in, brazed with nitrogen to make sure I don't have any oxidation in the coil or for the dryer. Everything's perfect. Everything looks great. Again, this is a basement of a nursing home. These guys have nice stuff here. Everything's water cooled. Everything's nice and neat. Everything's great here. I love it. After that, I double checked my pressures, made sure everything was flowing good. Everything's looking great. So obviously we'll keep an eye out for now, but we'll try to get this quote out to get this evaporator replaced. Hopefully they bite on it, but that's going to wrap it up today. I got other calls I got to run, so I'll see you guys.